How was that for some kind of flashy cutscene animation situation? Welcome one and all, whoever may be watching this. This is obviously Baldur's Gate 1, the Enhanced Edition. I thought because I have done a playthrough of the second games that I would just come through and do a playthrough of this game. I'm going to keep to the story, so hopefully it'll be very short and sweet, but there is so much that you can do in this game, and there's, I think, 2 expansions as well that come with the Enhanced Edition. So, you know, if you enjoy it, feel free to check it out. You can buy it on Steam. It makes me laugh so much because we've got an original edition of this game, which is like 6+ CDs that you need to install the game and run it. How times have changed. Let's go. So I will show the character generation. I don't think I did that in the second game, but I just thought, hey, why not? So obviously gender, which then comes with your own little portrait situation. You can have custom ones if you want. I'm going to be a mage, so I'm going to go with that one. You pick your race. It's all very straightforward. Classes. I'm going to go mage. And I am just going to be a normal mage. There's like so many ins and outs of the classes that you pick and all that jazz. I'll go chaotic good, but watch me just destroy everyone in a way that a chaotic good person should never do. And I think what's good for a mage? Okay, intelligence. Yeah. Let's roll with that. You can like re-roll if you want. There's also cheats that you can use to get all 18. Alright, so these are the spells, which kind of looks like they've already been selected for me. So like, okay. Okay, that feels like it was a bit different. And then obviously you can choose what you look like. So it's all very straightforward. Obviously, compared to games nowadays, it's you know, very simple. You can have any color hair that you wish. If you want to be a Karen, you've got options up this end. Let's just go stock standard brown. Skin, obviously, got all the color choices in the world depending on what you feel like. And then you can choose the color of your clothes as well, which I've never really put too much thought into. Let's do that.
All will die. Your life shall be
Done. I'm going to go with the name that I chose for my playthrough of the second game, even though it's a slightly different character, but like, whatever, straps. Gonna go story mode. These are all new to the Enhanced Edition, or at least some of them are.
Nestled atop the cliffs that rise from the Sword Coast, the citadel of Candlekeep houses the finest and most comprehensive collection of writings on the face of Farron. It is an imposing fortress kept in strict isolation from the intrigues that occasionally plague the rest of the Forgotten Realms. It is secluded, highly regimented, and it is home. Within these hallowed halls of knowledge, your story begins. You have spent most of your 20 years of life within this keep's austere walls, under the tutelage of the sage Gorion. Acting as your father, he has raised you on 1,000 tales of heroes and monsters, lovers and infidels, battles and tragedies. However, one story was always left untold, that of your true heritage. You have been told that you are an orphan, but your past is largely unknown. Lately, Gorion has been growing distant from you, as if some grave matter weighs heavily on his heart. You have asked about his concerns as gently as possible, but your queries have been in vain. Your sole comfort is the knowledge that he is a wise man, and you know he will tell you when the time is right. Nonetheless, his silence is troubling, and you cannot help but feel that something is terribly wrong. Today, Gorion has appeared more agitated than ever, and now he has uncharacteristically interrupted your chores in the middle of the day, imparting hurried instructions for you to equip yourself for travel. He has handed you what gold he can spare, but given no clue as to why. Nevertheless, you now stand before the Candlekeep Inn, ready to purchase what you need for an unplanned and unexpected journey.
It's a bit awkward when the text scroll is going faster than the person reading it. Okay, so it's pretty much basically in some ways the same as the first game. It is also just
A simple matter.
very simple. And not that there's anything wrong with that, but obviously, even compared to the second game, I think it's very simple. And unfortunately, with the enhanced edition, they have changed the sort of heads-up display, which I feel like takes away from the game a little bit, but you know, that's how you roll, I guess, when it comes to rejigging a game.
Hey, it's me, Emmowen.
I'm surprised that stuffy old Gorion let you away from your studies and chores, that old fiddle-faddle. I snuck off too. Old Puffguts Winthrop was looking for me, but I've got all day to do his chores. You have time for a story today? No, I can tell you don't. What have you been up to? I'm afraid I cannot chat today, little one. My foster father wishes me to prepare for a journey, but will not say to where. Little one? I'm not much younger than you, though you were sure got tall fast, relatively anyway. A journey, eh? I never get to travel. I wish I could go with ya. Yep, I really wish I could. Yes, ma'am, really do. All right, I get the message. I'll ask if you can go with us. Oh, don't be silly. Gorion would never let you finish the sentence, especially after what that letter of his said. Ooh, did I say that? No, of course I didn't. Never saw no letter. Nope. I'll just get back to work now. You better go to Gorion. He's waiting. Bye. Right. I think in this game there is a lot more reading than the second one.
Oh, my child, I am glad I have found you.
This is very unnerving, I know, but you must trust me. It is very important that you pack your possessions so that we may leave Candlekeep immediately. Hurry, for there is no time to tarry. The keep is well protected, but not invulnerable. I'm ready to go right now.
Listen carefully. If we ever become separated, it is imperative that you make your way to the Friendly Arm Inn. There you will meet Khalid and Jahira. They have long been my friends, and you can trust them. Let's hurry, child. The night can only get worse, so we must find shelter soon. Don't worry. I will explain everything as soon as there is time. Wait. There is something wrong. We are in an ambush. Prepare yourself.
You're perceptive for an old man. You know why I'm here. Hand over your ward and no one will be hurt. If you resist, it shall be a waste of your life.
You're a fool if you believe I would trust your benevolence. Step aside and you and your lackeys will be unhurt.
I am sorry that you feel that way, old man.
Get out of here!
especially cruel this morning. You awake with the realization that you have not been living some horrible dream. Ambushed, you saw Gorion cut down before your eyes, and even his powerful magic could not stop the onslaught. It was his wish that you flee, but that does not remove the feeling of helplessness that now overwhelms you. Hand over your ward, the armored fiend had said. He was after you and you alone, but why? If only Gorion had given some clue. But now you are alone and lost. Candlekeep is near, but you will find no quarter there. The readers pay for their serenity with rather draconian entry rules, and without Gorion's influence, their doors will remain closed. You will not last long on your own with your meager equipment. Perhaps you can get some help from the friends Gorion mentioned, the ones at the Friendly Arm.
Hey, it's me, Imoen.
Sorry, I followed you, but I never get out of Candlekeep and those monks are such a bore. Never any decent coin in their pockets neither. I saw Gorion and I'm so sorry. Kinda figured something bad might have happened to you out here. How could you have known? Gorion did not even tell me. I accidentally read a letter on his desk the other day. Can't remember exactly what it said, but he might still have it. It might be on his body. Anyway, I'm not gonna let you wander out here all alone. Never let a friend down, no ma'am. Stick with you until you say otherwise, I will. So obviously Imoen is also in the second game. I probably should have spent a tiny bit more time in Candlekeep. You can sort of walk around and talk to different people, but there are also assassins in there who are trying to obviously kill you. That's really about it. But I guess maybe it would have been good to have shown that just to flesh out the story a little bit. Alright, my friend Gorion, please forgive the abruptness with which I now write, but time is short and there is much to be done. What we have long feared may soon come to pass, though not in the manner foretold, and certainly not in the proper time frame. As we both know, forecasting these events has proved increasingly difficult, leaving little option other than a leap of faith. We have done what we can for those in thy care, but the time nears when we must step back and let matters take what course they will. We have perhaps been a touch too sheltered to this point. Despite my desire to remain neutral in this matter, I could not, in good conscience, let events proceed without some measure of warning. The other side will move very soon, and I urge thee to leave Candlekeep this very night if possible. The darkness may seem equally threatening, but a moving target is much harder to hit regardless of how sparse the cover. Fighting chance is all that can be asked for at this point. Should anything go awry, do not hesitate to seek aid from travellers along the way. I do not need to remind thee that it is a dangerous land, even without our current concerns, and a party is stronger than an individual in all respects. Should additional assistance be required, I understand that Jaheira and Khalid are currently at the Friendly Arm Inn. They know little of what has passed, but they are ever thy friends and will no doubt help however they can. Let luck be with us all. I'm getting too old for this, E. I love that. So I think in this one, Imoen is actually just a stock standard rogue. Yeah, thief. Okay, whereas in the second game, she's a mage thief. So she's not going to be able to identify stuff for us. I'm assuming, like in the second game, she's going to get murdered, so she can have lots of health pots. Let's go with a staff for the moment. Have a sword. Okay, so spell-wise, I've got protection from evil, which, is not terrible.
Yes, a simple matter.
Alright, let's head off. Oh, hello. I don't know why we're like clearly in the middle of a forest, but the background noise is actually like oceans and seagulls, if you listen to it. Okay, so the fun thing about this game is you can actually explore. There's like many areas around. I think in the enhanced edition you can travel wherever you want. We'll see. I don't quite remember, but in the original game you have to travel from place to place in order to get wherever it is you want to go.
Oh there, wanderer. Stay thy course a moment to indulge an old man.
It's been nigh unto a 10 days since I have seen a soul walking this road, and I've been without decent conversation since. Travelling nowadays appears to be the domain of either the desperate or the deranged. If thou wouldst pardon my intrusion, may I inquire what pertains to thee? A fair bit desperate, actually. Might you know the way to the Friendly Arm Inn? I was told I might find some friends there. That I would. The inn is but a short distance to the north, and its doors are open to all. I have no doubt that thy friends shall be there waiting with open arms. My sympathies for any hardship the road may have inflicted upon thee, though I am certain everything shall turn out for the best. My, but I have wasted too much of thy time and said too much already. I shall take my leave and wish thee all the best. Strange figures on the road. I do just want to turn the music down a little bit. Okay.
Fine.
So we'll keep traveling for a little bit and then I'll end the video. We're heading up this way. So like, if you really want, you can explore the entire map. Sort of just up to the player's discretion, how they want to continue. As a mage, there's, you know, not much I can do at the moment until we get a decent fighter. Like, I've got...
Hello, pal.
Oh, hello. If ye don't mind, please try to keep your voices down. There be beasties about with better hearing than we. You seem quite at home out here. What's the most dangerous thing you've seen? The most dangerous thing I intentionally went after? Stalked an ogre mage for a few days once. He had a party of me own back then. Killed the ogre, lost the party. Not really worth the trade if you ask me. I've seen more dangerous beasties, but usually over my shoulder as I'm making tracks as fast as I can. No shame in running when your life is on the line. Off with you now, I've meat to catch. Just these convenient signs to tell me that I am heading in the right direction. Perfect. So I think I'll get
Fine.
my party to the Friendly Arm Inn and then I'll end the video. I do think we've got a bit of a fight ahead of us, which is going to be interesting. I have actually died multiple times because of all the assassins that come after you. If you've got the wrong class, then you're just completely outmatched, you know?
You're a queer fellow. What is it?
No, stop! Oh, these guys do it too. Use your long sword. Oh. There has to be... Oh, hold on. There has to be some way of stopping them from changing weapons, but... I am not really seeing anything. That's not going to help. Because she has to be a melee at this point in time.
What? A simple matter.
Okay, we'll see if she'll fight with her sword.
Hi, friend.
Yes? We should
Hi,
rest now.
friend.
I need sleep.
I've not seen you here before today. What brings you to the friendly arm? Nothing much, really. Just road-worn travelers looking for a place to rest. I see. Pardon my being too forward, but you've the bearing of someone I've been looking for. About your height they were, same style of dress or thereabouts. I dare say you seem to be the spitting image of them. Might you have travelled from Candlekeep by any chance? I may have visited there on occasion. What of it? Oh, nothing really. I am just looking for someone from that region. Would your name be Chloe by any chance? Never heard of that name before in my life. Sorry. Really, I would beg to differ. You fit the description, so I think it would be safe to assume you are the one I seek. Don't move, I have something for you. Okay, we're gonna run.
What is it? Fine.
Okay, it looks like Imoen by default has become a melee, which, okay, cool.
Yes?
Oh, of course. I'm playing this on story mode, so everything should be okay. Bounty notice. Be it known to all those of evil intent, only evil intent though, that a bounty has been placed on the head of Chloe, the foster child of Gorion. Last seen in the area of Candlekeep, this person is to be killed in quick order. Those returning with proof of the deed shall receive no less than 200 gold coins. As always, any that reveal these plans to the forces of law shall join the target in their fate. So it's a little bit like John Wick almost, where they have their little assassins group or whatevs. Okay, just going to give myself something slightly more useful for the moment. Okay, well, this is where I shall end this video. Ooh, plot's kind of starting to unfold. What on earth is happening? Yeah. Thank you all for watching, whoever has been. As always, I greatly appreciate it. And on that note, I'll see you on the flip side. Bye!